As we can see, the trend of the Dow hasn't been very strong up here, but it's after a very long uptrend. What is more compelling, though, is witnessing that the Nasdaq continues to move higher, coming out of this little scoop type pattern, starting with a bullish flutter kicker signal. So when the Nasdaq is heading higher and the Dow is kind of sideways, pretty much tells us there's really no selling in this market. It's just shifting from sector to sector. And knowing that there isn't any major change of investor sentiment in the market, getting into positions that show that you have high profit or high probability setups. We were buying AI or ARIA back in late December because it did a left-right combo and a close above the T-line, stochastics in the oversold area. These are all parameters for telling you you're in a high profit or a high probability reversal. After that point, we were still in the fry pan bottom. And so the questions were coming in. How did you know this was going to have a big winning trade being bought out? The answer is you don't. All we're doing is analyzing what everybody else is doing out there, that if we're just taking advantage of the information that is built into the charts based upon all the investors' decisions as far as buying and selling. Because candlestick analysis is the accumulative knowledge of everybody buying and selling, all we do is graphically take advantage of that situation. Because each sector can be identified by their ETFs or their sector trading entities, we can see in Labu, which is the biotechs, the leveraged one, where we had a buy signal. Then it was followed by a little potential doji sandwich. Today it gapped up. This was all illustrated by the fact that when they did a strong buy signal, they were breaking this downward trend channel, telling us that the biotechs are starting to come back pretty strong. At least that, knowing that the whole sector is moving strong, allows us to take advantage of analyzing which stocks in that sector are moving the strongest. Knowing where a signal is occurring and what resistance level it can break through was the reason we recommended GKOS this morning on a positive open. Notice the kicker signal bouncing right off the 50-day moving average. Kicker signal on Friday closed above this level, telling us that this level wasn't going to act as resistance. Any positive trading from that level would indicate that the kicker signal was still in progress. Do we always get big price moves based upon the signals? Definitely not, but the probabilities are extremely strong based upon the reoccurring human nature that that's going to create a good profitable trade, not only for the short term, but usually for a very long-term time frame. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.